a while ago, I ran through how to set up poudriere, poudriere, however you want to say it, which is all good, but you have to set that going manually or via cron. I want to have a look at a different way of CI, continuous integration. And to do that, we're going to use Jenkins on FreeBSD. Okay, so this machine has got poudriere running. There we go. Yeah, it's not secure because it's not on HTTPS, but it is running and it is building packages. It's got 161 left to do. That's fine. So what I want to do is look at Jenkins. Now, from what I can tell, let's have a quick look at Jenkins. Leading open source automation server. Jenkins provides hundreds of plugins to support building, deploying, and automating any project. Well, that sounds like just what I want. Essentially, what I want is for any time that a package that I'm using is updated in the FreeBSD Git repository, Jenkins sees that and just does it. Let's see if we can set it up and get it running. Okay, so here's my terminal. I'm going to start by installing Jenkins. Bada boom, bada bing. There it is. Let's clear that. Let's get it enabled. And let's put in some arguments. Yep, that'll do. Basic stuff so far. And let's start it. Make sure it's running. It's not running. Why is it not running? Oh yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's tail it. Well, that's not very helpful. Let's have a duplicate session. It's not running. Why not? Why not? Why is it not running? All right, let's change our arguments. Let's see if we can get this running. Okay. Package install. Yep. So actually, I probably don't need any of that. All right, let's try it like that. Nothing. Interesting. So it is running. I'm going to need these extra bits on it, aren't I? I don't think I need those though. Let's do that. Okay, that's good. Jenkins initial setup is required. An admin user has been created and a password generated. Please use the following password to proceed to installation. Okay, there we go. Okay, we are in. Let's paste the password. Okay, this is a good start. So I just needed some decent arguments, which were the home, the web root, and the HTTP port. Let's let it do its suggested stuff first. Create a username. So we'll go for now. Start using. Yes, please. All right, here we go. We are in. Now, let's have a look through it. Yeah, there's going to be a lot to go through here, isn't there? That's better. Create a job. See if we can find plugins first. Plugins. Alright, so we got it running. Here we go. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Alright, so we've got all of that. We've got all of that. Here we go. Right, these are the plugins I need. How do I get these plugins though? Post build script. And there it is. That one. So let's get that installed. just put the HPI file into your subdirectory of your Jenkins installation root. Okay. Copy link address. Let's see if we can do that, shall we? Yeah, no, it's not there. Right. Okay. That's one. Publish over SSH. Well, I can just do that again. Let's get this one. Okay, right, so we are now in. Can install it straight from there. Learn as you go, that's what I always say. Excellent. That's one. There is a lot to this Jenkins. What was the other one? Post build. Let's make sure they're yeah, they're there. Excellent. What's that saying? Downgrade? Why? Why? Anyway, okay, so in order to install plugin, yeah. Before creating Jenkins job, we need to do some configuration of the Jenkins publish over SSH pub plugin first. To do that, navigate to Jenkins configure system and scroll down to the SSH section as shown in the screenshot. Manage Jenkins, configure system, and scroll to the SSH. Jenkins is very slow, isn't it? But I get why. It's based on Java, isn't it? Right, publish over SSH. Okay, I see what they're saying. Right, can I become... I can. Okay, let's do this first. Thank you. Right, okay, so... Alright, SSH, wait. SSH, copy, ID, could not open a connection to your authentication agent, no keys found. If you do not have SSH copy package installed, then just use copy paste the public SSH key of Jenkins user. Alright. Okay. Let's call it. What was the user? Jenkins, isn't it? Failed to add SSH key. Alright, okay. I'm wondering if I can do it with just a password without keys. It's probably going to complain about that as well, but let's find out. Okay, well that's fine. We'll do it like that then for now. Right, next. Dashboard. Jenkins. Enter a new item. Creating a job. No, that's not what we want then, is it? Create a job. We're going to call that FreeBSD 14_2 lease builder. What is? Okay. We'll take that out then. Yeah. Freestyle project. We need to configure it. Project description, SCM, number of builds to keep, etc. We do not use an SCM system, so we leave the source code management section of the project empty. Okay, build triggers. This is where we configure when a project is being scheduled for a build. I choose to leave this section of the project empty and trigger a build manually, but you may wish to enable periodic builds if needed. Periodic, yes. Okay, so 0001, day of month, so 1-31, 1-12, 0-7. Or we just do that. This is not quite what I want it to do. Okay, right, send files or execute commands over SSH. Where's that? Right, so now let's configure the build itself. This is where we define how we trigger the poudriere builds. To do that, we configure build section of our project as shown in the screenshot below. In order to add this, build. Yeah. Source files, remove prefix, remote directory. Okay. -u. Oh, hang on. And then PODREIE. Bulk. -f. Dollar. Open brackets. Open curly bracket. Temp. File. Close curly bracket. -j. Dollar. Open curly. Close curly. -k. And then rm -rf. Dollar. Open. Temp. File. And two things need to change in the script above. The poudriere jail you are building on as defined, and the packages you want to build as defined in the packages to build. Right, okay. Let's see what's next. Advanced settings. Where is that? All right, now let's configure advanced settings of our project. To do that, click on the advanced button and check the fail the build if an error occurs. Fail the build if an error occurs. Exec in PTY. In the post build action, last thing we need to configure about our project is to sync the already built packages back to Jenkins so that we can make them available for installation. To do that, we configure the post build actions of our project. This is a lot, isn't it? I like it. I like it a lot. Right, configure. Right, so post build action. I'm going to leave it here because I want to see what happens. Wait a minute, wait. Let's, before I leave it here, I want to trigger that build, see what happens. Oh, it's not actually doing anything, is it? I don't think. Yeah, but it didn't do anything, did it? Okay. I'm going to go through this with a fine-tooth comb because there is a lot to go through. Now, I've got a good start, but there is more to do. There is a hell of a lot more to do. I'm liking it so far. Yeah, I think this might help me quite a lot. Any of you guys using this, or is this a little bit out there? Is this like serious overkill? Let me know what you think, because I'd be interested in finding out if you guys are using this, and if you are, any suggestions. This is going to take me a while to get right, but if it does what I want it to do, I will set this up on my main server and never worry about cron jobs again. Just let it run. That's my plan anyway. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment, subscribe, like, share, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.